All right, folks, and we are back. Zane Morrison at the table, and Dylan and BOLDUC were ready to get going, and so they lit off with the quickness. Looks like Dylan is at the table to rack 10 balls a game. Now Zane's got 4. Tabo's got 3. Looking to see what these gentlemen get going with here. We didn't quite get in there quite fast enough to see who won the lag, but I assume it's going to be Dylan since he has read his rack and is getting ready to break. They're using the Salado rack today, provided by Salado. It's really a nice template rack. They really have a couple of them they put together, and in the competition of the template racks have really been igniting. But it does produce that really consistent break. Dylan to break. Gets a big spin on the cue ball, but it comes out and pots the ball on the side. He gets good shape on the 1. See if we can get back in here and get our YouTube chat up and going. As we get started, Dylan, you doing a little surgery to get that template rack off the table. Sometimes it has been a surgery to get those things off successfully without moving balls or anything of that nature. Ooh, comes up a little aggressive to start that first shot. You can see his head shake there. Yeah, kind of put him off angle with that shot. Yeah, and with the round robin setup here, it's the best of all the games. So Zane, this is his second match. Each player will play each player once. And so Zane's got 4 in his score at the moment. If he can get quite a few more here, then he can secure potentially the 4th place spot. But however, if he doesn't execute and get a containment here, then lets Dylan get a few racks and he starts to kind of get tied, and then it'll become what really happens between the back end of all these racks as the games progress. It's a little different than a standard match. It's really about being consistent at winning versus running to a certain exact number.
All right. Well, I'm back. I had to scarf my little pizza. They started a little bit faster than I was expecting.
Yeah, apparently Zane's excited to just keep going. So he was just sitting in anticipation out there ready to go.
He was. Get his 2 games over with, or two matches over with as quick as possible, I guess.
Well, that's the thing too. If you're in stroke, you're in stroke. So.
You don't want to go get cold. It's not like we have a practice table upstairs. We just don't.
Well, we technically have a practice table in the garage. It just currently is being used as a construction table.
I understand about this. My table occasionally gets turned into a workbench.
But yeah, once the finish up the last of the tile work and there's just the diamond in here, then I'll be able to get that table back going because it's a really good jump practice table.
Well, it is nice when you have 860 Simonis on your diamond to not practice jumps the way you practice jumps.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm typically, when I'm working on it, as I'm trying to grow as fast as I can, I'll jump a couple hundred times in a row. Just trying to make adjustments. But that's the commitment it takes to, it's a lot of work to make small movements.
Oh, I think Zane's made himself a little bit tough shot here on a 5.
Yeah, he has made it to a position he probably doesn't want to be in for this.
Oh, okay. Wow,
What are you looking at there?
pretty good. What's that?
Oh yeah, the way he ran into that. Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Well, his kick shot was the angle came off right, but the way how hard he hit it changed the direction. See that on the replay?
Yeah, I do up there. Yeah. Now
It
I'm
come off and then jumped over.
trying to get this shared back out to the Facebook.
Ooh, Dylan has tickled the 6 ball and had a backup scratch to boot. So now Zane has a ball in hand on the 6. So I think the tough shape here is to set yourself up on the 7 to get to the 8. Okay,
Ooh.
wow, just rattles the 6 in there. He's left himself a little steepled over the 9, and he needs to come and get shape on the 8. Looks like he's going to come around 3 rails and try to come around the 10. That's dangerous. That's like really dangerous.
You might have enough room to bank that back down table.
He might. It looks like he does have a little bit of head ball hit.
And
He
he
drills
gets
it.
it too. Oh,
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 no, no, no. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
He wanted to make it exciting for everyone.
Ah, he's trying to give everyone a heart attack, isn't he?
Certainly working on something.
Wow, look at that. That was a cute little shot with the 9.
It really was.
Follow to the top rail, spins right back out and around. Got pretty decent shape on the 10 too.
See, he gets this and
Oh, he rattles it, but he misses it decent. Leaves Dylan a little bit of a back cut.
Dylan's, I think, pretty strong at these shots. So watching Dylan warm up, he was making some of these shots with some good spins that were really creating excellent executions. So I hope he does that here. Oof,
Oh, he
little
misses
too
good though.
thin, but
He missed good.
yeah, he left
Full
Zane a
distance.
bank shot probably for Sam. You gotta be careful of the double kiss because that cue ball wants to kind of get in the way. Went jack up and try to draw this a little bit through the bank. See if you can get the cue ball out of the way. That's what he tries to
Oh,
do. Oof.
uh-oh. Gonna roll up, roll up. Still not a gimme.
Yeah, still
Still
left
gotta
enough.
make the shot.
Oof, doesn't quite get there still.
No, it's a little bit easier of a cut shot for Zane. Just gotta walk it down the rail a little bit.
They really battled it out trying to get that 10 ball in there. But Zane finds a way to get it done after a few misses.
Yeah, there's some funky rolls going on there in that 10 ball. No one wanted it.
Well, I think they all wanted it. They just couldn't quite figure out the best way to get it done. Sometimes it's hard to feel the finish on some of those awkward shots like that.
This is correct.
Now Zane up to rack. Salado template rack, right?
Yep,
You've used that a few times now, Jason. What do you think?
I like it. The material's nice and flexible, but doesn't tend to stretch easy. It's I like it, and it doesn't seem to want to. It's like a material you could roll it up and doesn't want to hold its shape.
Yeah, that's true. I like that it doesn't slide because a lot of the cheaper racks and those have a lot of gloss finish. They seem to
Yep.
kind of slide around the table when you break.
No, that's the paper templates. What Outsville?
Hmm.
They're the one that use the thick, like braided fiber paper, and they stick well to the rack. They're thin, but sometimes I have a problem getting them to rack solid. Look at that break. Is he gonna get a
Yeah.
look at the one here?
No, I don't think
I don't think so.
he might have
Well,
an inside
maybe.
angle. He might go
I th-
by the.
no, I think he can get past the three and come to the rail and make that one.
Yeah, it does look
He's
like
got,
that's the case. He's gonna shape the two.
I think he's got a straight look at it. Look at him.
Man, he hit that big too.
No, he got pretty straight shape on the deuce. Now, what's your shape on the three? He did hit that big. Did he come off the one off the rail? Is that what happened there? Yep, that's what happened.
It's kind of nice having YouTube feed up there because we got a replay.
Exactly. I agree 100%. No, gonna leave an open look here at the two for Dylan.
See if I can't move it over to the bigger screen for the YouTube replay. That'd be kind of nice. I think we should be
Oh,
able to.
Dylan drills that two, kisses the four over to the side, and lines right up on the three. That was a nice shot.
Put this over here. See if that's a better
Top
view
shot.
for us to see that
Nice
together.
shape to the three. There's the five sitting right down there. He's gonna come back. And he did. Oh, that was a nice little draw shot. Got himself right back out to the five. Let's see, are you bumping the seven?
I think he might need to just to try to reshape something out of it.
Oh,
Does a contact, it kind of puts himself in danger here. You can't say healthy putting yourself in these sort of leagues.
no, no, no.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
man.
Well, he went after that.
Yeah, but that's the thing about doing that is now look at the table. It's pretty free for saying.
Yeah. What's that commercial? Is that the Bon Marché? Open, 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 open.
All right, so Zane probably cut this on the side, let it just shift up to shape the nine.
Oh yeah, pocket speed gives you great shape on the nine.
Just make the nine and then make the 10, and well, now you got
Yeah.
two.
Just don't do anything silly.
Don't be a silly goose. Oof.
Wow,
This
that's
is
kind
this,
of silly.
yeah, that does seem silly because he just had to hit the nine in.
I just hit it in.
Yeah, just hit it in. Oh
Clo-
yeah, I think he wanted to just not shoot long, and there's always a risk. So now he's got to do some homework. Oh, he's going for a
Bank it to the side
side.
pocket.
Yeah, speed control.
Oh yeah.
It's got to almost fall in there at that angle. Oh! He got close.
Yeah, but look where he left the ball. That's pretty smart shot.
Yeah, expect Dylan to probably bank this back to the right corner.
Possibly. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what he's pointing at.
that's what he's calling. It's kind of what we'd expect here.
Oh, crushes it, overhits it. Oh, he's gonna leave a little tester for Zane. Left him 50-40.
I think you're just
55-45.
I think you're just going to see Zane back cut base with a bank shot to where he's standing right now.
Going to make it or trying to leave it on the bottom?
I think he's making it. I think you're going to see me. I think you're going to see me hit it with a little bit of gusto, just a little bit of gusto. Okay, maybe not. But I wonder if he got down and just changed his mind. See if Dilly can stab this thing in there. Dylan wants that to fall in,
Yeah, he does.
but it did not. Yeah, they're laughing out there about it now too, because if it fell in, we have to spot it back up on the diamond or the dot, the head spot, and it would be a much more difficult shot.
Zane
Zane,
Morris takes the second game. I was doing all the numbers on this. Everyone could come out tied 7-7.
yeah, all 3 players.
Yeah. They
That's
go
impossible.
4-3, 4-3, 4-3.
That's
Okay.
unlikely.
If well, I know, but it's still a possibility.
We'll just start all over again. Well, last year at the round robin, or earlier,
I forced Todd and Tavo to have a playoff.
yeah, they had to go do a final match.
Yeah. Todd got all 5 on me and got beat up by Tavo pretty good when they had a regular round robin, and I got Tavo 3-2 or 4-1 or something. But it was enough to force him and Todd to have a playoff. This Tavo played fabulous, by the way, in that one.
He really did. All right, so Zane gets ball in hand. Now that does start him on 1. Dylan's on 1 now.
Mm-hmm.
So looking at the way those balls are tied up near the rail there, Zane might want to try to go for a three foul here.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I'd probably put the 1 over on the 3 and get the cue ball on the 7 or 8. But now he's leaving a bank shot, which isn't terrible. I mean, if you come out, the 3 ball can go on the side easy enough.
But it's what we were talking about earlier, Jason, too, about the difference of as you become a more and more competitive player, knowing when to do what, because the percentage of getting that rack well is low.
Well, the idea of staying in control of that rack. Because like I said, I'm sending the 1 into the 2-3 area and trying to tie the cue ball up. Once the 1 ball is all tied up with the rest of those, well, now you have a lot more ways to play safe. It's a lot easier to get your 3 foul. Ooh. Like Dylan's getting the ball in hand here. Yeah. Let's see what he does here. Yeah. Leave it behind the 7. Play the 2 off the 5.
He just called the 2 though. No, he was committed to executing.
Wow. That's almost a sellout. Everything goes now.
Yeah, that's certainly where you have to be careful in understanding what you're doing and when,
Oh,
especially in rotation games
why did he
involving.
follow that up? I don't understand that, Zane. I am not the one shooting, and you got shape on the floor to boot. So,
Some people color outside the lines, Jason.
some people have their own coloring books.
Well, if if you know Zane, and we all know Zane, and we love him, but yeah, he does have his own coloring books and taste. Oof.
Oh well, and he's been missing pretty good.
Yeah.
Zane has today.
Well, this one, Dylan should be able to make, and if he comes really thin with it, can't he come off the back of the 9 and hold that up there for that 6 ball?
That's what I would be playing.
I mean, that's what I'm seeing here. Exactly kind of what he went for. Just instead, he helped Zane have a better table. So
Because there was also a safe behind the 9 by getting the 5 back up table.
yeah. Now Zane just has to hit the 6 and then feed it off the rail to shape the 7.
Yeah, this is just a little bit of left English spin down. A little bit more draw than he had, but as I'm sure if you float up into the 7, then you come down into a nice
Well,
shape.
I was gonna say, yeah, I wanted it to be another diamond down coming off that rail. Big. Gotta be careful with those, though. They like to go 3 rails and scratch. No, maybe a big draw shot, or he can. Let's see if he goes forward.
I think he's drawn. It looks like he's low there on the cue ball.
Yeah.
But a lot of times,
Uh-huh.
that's what happens trying to get your big draw.
We could have switched to the player view there. Check his body movement as well.
Oh, there was.
We weren't there for it at the time, but
Yeah, we didn't do it up there either. Where's my?
oh, your mouse is over here. You gotta move that over here. There.
Oh, Dylan hit that pretty good. Needs a little bit of a bounce, and he gets it. Makes
So
the shaping the 10 a lot easier.
that's kind of a similar shot to that one that Zane made earlier, where you're just coming down to you want to try to get to that third diamond almost, or second diamond to get the thing to shape out.
Let's go to that player cam. You can see Dylan's picked up the short stick. That's a $600-700 jump stick with a shooting tip on it. It hits pretty good. I've used it quite a few times. You can still get your stroke on.
Yeah.
No big deals. All right, back to the table cam.
Looks like we got Tavo over there being the cue wrangler. Saw him handing off that cue.
All right, Dylan BOLDUC gets the third game. It's 2-1. 4 more racks to go in this round robin 7 games.
This is the second match. There's 3
It's our
in total.
second match of 3. Dylan and Tavo will play after this.
Then of course we'll tally up all those wins, and whichever order they're in, we'll see who will take over then 4, 5, 6 to finish.
Are you keeping track?
I haven't started to yet, but I was about to actually think about getting a pin
Okay.
to do that. Actually, I have a score counter on my phone here. I just go to that.
Okay.
I just remember that. It's my scoreboard.
I mean, I already got the first ones memorized. It's 4-3.
Yeah.
And that's when I saw that. I says, now what happens if Dylan gets Zane 4-3, and then Tavo gets Dylan 4-3? Now we're all tied 7-7-7.
Yeah, actually, I'll step away for a minute and go get a scorecard.
Okay. Greg's gonna take a little break and go get a scorecard and start so we can tally up everyone's scores and keep track. All right, we have a scratch break, an open shot on the 1. Dylan with a ball in hand here. Now, looking at the table, and I analyze this table, looking at what I could get with, how I can get out if I need to play safe. Dylan's looking at playing the 9 ball with this shot. And sometimes you just go up and you make a ball, and then you're just going to deal with what you got because you haven't quite figured it out yet. That happens quite a bit sometimes. All right. Zane looks like he's going to play a shot.
he can monitor the score. He is in the best position to do so. So appreciate his efforts there. Thank you so much, Jason.
You are welcome, sir.
All right, come off the rail, it looks like here, unless he can see enough of it. He might see enough of it. Cut the 2 ball. Had to work the rail. Reshaped the 8 nicely. Didn't quite come out as clean as he'd like to on a shot here, though.
Nope, but I see a little stop shot on the 3 and using the 7. Yep.
Yep. We're all in agreement on that.
Oh, that was a pretty good one.
It was kind of funny. Everyone's like, all right.
Oh, we're all on the same page. Bang, right there. That was well executed too. Just enough for the 7 to get to the rail. Forcing a 1 rail. Looks like he's shooting 1 rail to it.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, and we have a foul stroke. Oh, and a scratch. So that counts as 2.
Yeah.
Not really, but I do joke about that whenever it happens.
I think most of us do. It happens more often than we like.
Yes, it does. But now, bumping the 5 ball out, Dylan has a really good look at this table. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 balls right in the middle of the table. Everything leads to the next shot. Ooh, unless you.
A little heavy-handed there on shaping that 5 ball.
Yeah. Oh, is that the 4 up there then?
Oh, is it the 4? I thought that was the 8.
Oh, um.
Yeah, Zane must have just
Okay.
said something to him.
Okay. Good job, Zane.
All right, so Dylan's now back into the game.
Well, that
Good
was
speed.
great speed.
It really was. Now you gonna come inside with a little right-hand English and thin this, Jason, or a little top?
No, I'm going around the 7. Holding this is going to put you 50-50 and sucky.
Oh, so you're.
Ooh. Ooh. He put a little draw on that ball. That was just all follow.
Oh, so you're going to go 3 rails essentially to shape the
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
So you're going to send that cue ball just a little bit because it's coming through it. So you're going to be
Yeah.
hitting it a little firm, but not too
Yeah.
bad.
You had 3 and you had 2 rails to go to it. I overcut that to the thin side and use the left-hand English and try to come down and around, and then the cue ball comes back toward the 10. If you just play it regular, you can just come down like you're playing the 2 rail 1 pocket shot, boom, boom, then come back up middle table between the 7 and 10 and take that shot.
Okay, so that one you're using a little inside
Just
spin
well,
to
I'll
2 rail.
you play the shot a little bit thicker, kind of like he did, but no draw on it. This is going to get back to Dylan.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that much
Wow.
movement from Zane there.
No, he stood up pretty good. Of course, I was back looking at that over there. We can watch it again right here.
Oh, you can see you can watch his cue like almost
Yeah.
jostle a bit. So Dylan drilled that. So I'm going to shape this to the side.
Dylan,
Stun the
look.
cue ball up to the short rail.
Yep.
Keep it nice and safe. Tuck it in a little homely, safe spot up on the short rail, just like that.
Yep.
Ooh.
Dylan
Hit
gets a second game. This is the
a little
first
firm.
4 of our 7.
So 3 to go on this match. We got one more match after this.
Tabo's back there. I haven't seen him start tapping his feet yet, but I'm waiting to see it.
You're watching it. We can just see his foot there too. So
Yeah, from our view, we can see Tabo's feet on from our cameras.
I don't think we can see him in the player camera though. I think he's just behind that. All right, so Dylan, to break. He's gotten fortunate on a couple opportunities and got to get back to the table.
Yeah.
Zane wavering a little more than what he was earlier. I see him calm down just a little bit, get back to where his pace he was at before.
Correct. Wow. Whoa. Is that the one ball that came over and kissed the cue ball out of scratching and then went into the
Oh,
corner?
let's look at the replay screen up here, Jason. We can get a look here.
No,
No,
it was a 2 and the 8 combined.
save the
Well,
day, essentially.
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Push it right into the point.
Yeah, of course, Dylan coming in with the diamond hat and the diamond in. I think that's just showing extra love, isn't it? If you see the back of his hat, and where it says right there.
The diamond hat, awesome.
So yeah, yes, nice hat, Dylan.
We need to talk him into putting Den at the bottom.
Well, we made that his nickname, Dylan. Nice hat, BOLDUC.
We should make up some hats, man.
Well,
Sell some diamond Den swag.
well, yeah, we have to have a different logo for it though, because there's some copyright stuff going on there. You be careful with that.
Yeah, we don't have to use the diamond emblems.
Yes.
Or ask them about it. But then
Yeah, that's always a possibility.
Dylan looking at a fairly decent little table right here. I shoot this 3. I shoot this a little high, just a touch of left English outside, and just follow back down for the 4. Needs it to go. Oh, might have a look. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna see right here. It looks like you can see it. Oh, you had to kick at it. That's better than giving ZANE a ball in hand.
Yeah, this isn't an easy place for Zane to be, really, with the transition to get to the next shot.
No, because if you're gonna, the 6 is all sorts in the way for just making easy shape. Now
What
you
about
have
bank?
you bank. I would draw with inside English, just diamond and a half,
Oof.
and that's why you don't float it.
Yeah, you flirt with disaster when you do stuff like that.
I mean, literally that shot, that angle, a little bit of quick draw with inside English, so your cue ball can come to this side of the side pocket and then zip back and hold.
Yeah. No, that was a nice draw shot by Dylan.
It was well executed. Now he's gotta do something really good here to get on
He's
the
gonna
start.
draw it again. Draw across the table like that.
No, not quite like that because he didn't make
Yeah.
it good.
Well, the opportunity was correct. It just wasn't executed correctly. He was close. I'd like to see him finish that shot better, but I'm one to talk.
Oh, ZANE plays the thick side of the 6. Gets on the bottom rail, which is decent with the 7 here.
Yeah, pre-match, players were out there. They were giving us some flack, so we pushed it back to them and said, "Hey, commentators never miss."
Yeah, where I told him we're not going to miss a single shot sitting in these seats. ZANE playing down table on the 9.
It's a nice shot to go for if you're just confident and finish the stroke well.
Ooh, overcut it. And he's going to give Dylan a chance here to get number 3. This is just pocket the ball with a little. You can go inside or outside here. I mean, you really can.
Are you still going outside here? Because I'm going inside.
Well, there's where outside got him.
And that's what I don't like about going inside. I can't control that speed extremely well yet. I can get it a lot of the times, but not every time. Where I go inside, I can use that rail to get the speed corrected better.
What do you think? Side corner here.
I'm going corner. I'm gonna try to shoot at the whole pocket, but I think he might be going for the side. No, he went to
Oh,
the
and
corner.
he drills the corner.
That's a nice,
He just
nice
steps
shot.
up and nails it. What a shot, Dylan. Okay, Dylan getting the 3rd game here. 2 games left in this best of 7. I guess it can't really be a best of 7 because it's not a race.
Yeah, no.
Playing a total of 7, round robin style.
Now the question is the next match. Do we have 3 minutes or 3 seconds before they start it?
I don't know. I thought we'd at least have a chance to, go to the bathroom, have a bite, have a drink, and everyone laugh and joke, and then start again. But no, they wanted 3 seconds.
I mean, when we walked out there was nothing but eye contact.
Well, they're getting ready to dance.
So at least they're excited to compete. So we're going to have to applaud that.
No problem. But I am going to be calling down a commentator's pee break. It's coming.
We can give them the hold up for a few minutes in the next match, and then come back after that. ZANE's breaking here.
7 ball. No. What do we got here?
Cue ball came off the row, went through the rack a little odd. Gonna put him in
a dry break. 1 ball's not in view. Thinking we have us a rollout coming.
Push out. Well, it looks like he might have enough window to touch the 1. I guess not. He's going to go for the push out just to correct the table.
It's also considered a rollout as well.
All right.
Push, rollout, and both of them mean the same thing.
I'm with you. For some reason, I just felt push is the opportunity, the correct verbiage myself. But rollout works too.
It's just a different verbiage of the same thing. Caught a little double kiss and trying to play safe there. Now dealing with a good opportunity to cut the 1 down. Opens it up a little bit. The 2-7 looks like it's almost wired.
Yeah, it gives ZANE a good chance to get some alignment to that shot now too. Just gonna come off the rail. Shape for the 2-7.
And this is well manageable. It's hard to get yourself in too much trouble here. I just used a little bit of outside spin. Cut the 2 into the 7.
He used inside on that, looks like, but got shape.
Yeah, still works.
3 ball though. What about 3 ball?
Yeah, he's gonna have to come down in. And he goes right after it. He gets right in there.
See a 3-9 combo coming in the play here. I think that's what ZANE's looking at.
Seattle's up 13-0.
All right, go Hawks.
Give a little bit of 12 love. Hawks are playing Minnesota right now.
All right, so does Dylan now have enough to cut the 3 past this?
Oh, absolutely. He has almost he has enough to play it off the rail if he wanted to.
All right, so now shape the 4.
Yeah, 4 looks like it slides by the 6.
He says it does as well. Now you got to hit this.
You got to hit this pretty darn good now. 5 ball goes in that side pocket easiest. That corner pocket. That corner pocket.
What about the 5-9 combo though? See, because if he sets up for that, then he doesn't have to do as much to the 4 and maintain making the 4.
Well, that's true. 5-9 combo is not perfectly straight. You want to control where the 5 comes off in accordance with your angle with the cue ball.
I do agree. If he has a nice firm angle on 4, he should come back around the table and just shape the 5 back up table to the side. But that's what he's going to go for here.
Wow.
Well, he ends up where I was talking about, I guess. But
and almost perfect. See, now he can play the 9 ball. He can bump the 10 with the cue ball, just enough for that. And the 5 just comes back up to the same spot as the 9. And he still gets it.
Bank the 5 to the side.
Well,
Fight off the 6 as well.
There's a couple of things you could do. You could also play the 5 into the close side pocket point with a little bit of touch draw and put the cue behind the 8 and put the 5 up on the bottom rail.
Yeah, that's my next thing too about
He opted for the Z bank and the stop. I at least try to find a little bit of cover.
oof, kind of drift that stroke a little bit.
Okay, this should be pretty close to tic-tac-toe and over. So nice little float up for the side pocket.
2 rails shave.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now you can stop, you can follow. He has a little off angle on the 6, so hit the bottom of the side pocket rail.
I think the 10 ball's going.
Now I think it's going to go on the side. It could go in the corner. He might draw. He's pretty straight on it.
Yeah, let's just going to try to put it in the corner.
Okay, maybe last pocket.
Got a little heavy with it. Now I think it's last pocket because cutting back across it the other way just makes no sense. Just watch your speed. It's a little thin.
Drills
Careful,
it.
careful, go! Has to
Ooh.
put a little dramatic effect on the move there too, doesn't he?
Dylan gets 4 games. We have one more game in this 2 of 3 round robins to 7 games. Zane took the first set with Tavo 4-3. And Zane has 2 games right now. Dylan has 4. Yeah, this is going to be really funky if this works out the way I had predicted if they all tie at 7 games apiece.
Yeah.
I mean, Zane has to get this game. And then Tavo and Dylan. Tavo has to get Dylan 4-3, and then they're all tied at 7.
Yeah, and they all do an alternate break here today, so it's pretty standard for most billiards events these days, and it's usually stated now if it's not an alternate break format. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it'll be considered winter break. That's what it'll be denoted that it'd be winter break.
Yeah,
And
and
generally the all the WNT, the pros,
mhm,
they play winter break.
yeah, the
They don't
pros.
have they don't have alternate break.
But they're so consistently close, they don't really need that
No,
variance.
no, but uh, when you have alternate break, the pros would much rather have it winter break because when it's alternate break, sometimes you are stuck. I mean, your serve gets broken, and then now they have the break. Well, that can be a 2 or 3 game swing.
It can absolutely, and that's what I was kind of talking about. It's like because before it used to be no matter where you played, like back in the day, it was always winter break.
Mm-hmm.
But that sort of shifted at the amateur level
Ooh.
versus the pros. Yeah, that still do that because a pro can be down 7-1 in a race to 9 and come back and still win
Yep.
with winter break.
Oh yeah.
But if it's alternating break, that's stolen from you essentially. Whereas at the amateur level, we're just going to miss shots.
Ooh, Zane rattled that ball pretty good. A little bit of body movement.
Nice stroke by Dylan.
It was okay.
Kind of tied up.
I'm playing safe. Yep, just like that.
That was a nice safety as well.
Okay, this right here for me is 3 foul attempts.
Perfectly makes
Okay.
sense. Well, there's 2.
There's 1.
That's 1, but all right. So
Oh no, it's either you slide the 2 right down here and get the cue ball right here, or you take the 2 ball and get it into here.
yeah, maybe use the draw tool, and that Jason, so people can see that out there. Because
Uh, I was talking to 3 foul. You're either going to take this ball and hit it here and then here. Dylan is looking for a run out. So there, but I would have the cue ball up here when I do this, in this area, and then come off into that and sit. The other way is to take the cue ball above. And Dylan has an out. The 4 ball does go. And he sees it. So he's not even thinking 3 foul. He got his ball in hand to get on the ball. A little stretched over the 6, but yeah. All that bridge length out there. A little wiggle, jacked up, leaned over, wiggle, big wiggle. The longer your bridge is, the more opportunity, the more your tip moves with what your hold hand does on the back end of the cue. So you picture that 16 inches of bridge out there, and just try this at home. Run out a big old Filipino bridge. Now just wiggle your back hand. Just wiggle it. How much movement's at the tip? Now put a 4-inch bridge out in front of your hand and wiggle the back end. Now you'll find a significantly less amount of wiggle on the tip end. Ooh, Zane's going to put himself in trouble here.
Self-safety.
Yes, that's the kind of self-love we don't want.
Maybe you think we're going to see him bank this long and try to come back to it that way?
It looks like he's going straight across. He should probably try to cut this in, though. I mean, I'm calling this shot because if you make it, you're going to have shape on the 8.
Yeah.
Looks like, is he going to the short stick? No? Is he kicking around?
He's looking at it. I like the amount of work he's putting into looking for this shot, though. Helps his mind make better adjustments for it.
Foul.
Which you don't want to do that at this point in the rack.
See, now Dylan went and, oh no, wait, no, he's not on. Never mind. He's back on 1.
Yeah, so 7 in, 8 up to the corner, 9 on the side, 10 where the 7 goes. Oof.
Myself?
Yeah.
I play the 7, roll a bump on the 10, so the cue ball slows down, straight in on the 8, straight in on the 9, 10 ball straight down. Tic-tac-toe. Keep it simple.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about shooting the 8 ball up to the corner, right? Instead of where he did.
Yeah.
That's what I'd go for, too. So it's a nice straight shot in the pocket. You don't do much of anything to it. I mean, he's making the balls, so it's good for him. Zane gave that one to him as well.
He
Little
did.
respect there.
Okay,
Doesn't have to do that. He could have rattled that ball just the same.
All right.